seems like everybody and their dog are doing reviews of technology these days. So here's our review. This is me, that's my dog, and this is what we think of the Meta Ray-Ban sunglasses. We've never done one of these reviews before, but some of this might be quite useful if you're thinking of buying a pair of these glasses. And unlike other people's reviews that feature gradient charts and high definition, ours features greyhounds and charity shops. This is exciting. I've treated myself to a new gadget, and this one could be a game changer for our wee videos. We'll find out to get back up to the office and open it. And even if it's not a game changer, new gadgets are always cool. It's always a bit iffy buying gadgets on eBay. If something appears to be too good to be true, it probably is, but these were like 50 quid cheaper than they'd be buying them from the supplier, so let's go and find out. Can't do this with one hand, hang on. There you go, and upside down, there is a clue. Let's, right, I can't do this with one hand either, so you have to bear with me. There we go. Oh, smart glasses. On closer inspection, definitely not been opened because that's a rippy seal thing there, so let's rip it and open it. Oh, one hand. Yay, right, let's see how exciting. Listen, call, live stream. We might be live streaming or we might not. Right, let's see what these things look like. The case that they come in is pretty cool. It's a leather case with a button on the front that lights up. Who doesn't like a button that lights up? Inside, obviously, you've got the glasses, and much less obviously, you've got the charging connector that goes under the bridge of the nose, and at the back there's actually a battery pack inside the case to recharge your glasses without it being connected to an external charger. And on the back of the case, the last thing of any sort of interest, that is the connect button that you press to connect your glasses to your phone. Oh, and on the bottom, USB Type-C connector. What do you think? Do I look cool? A voice has just told me my battery's at 74% as well. Extensive research. I sort of knew these things spoke to you, but that is pretty smart. It's got a flashing light when you're recording. This is going to be quite interesting. Right, let's go for a wee walk and see what we can see, literally. So we're walking down into Cheadlehume. Go and try it out in a charity shop. Try not to look at anybody, so then the flashing lights are probably not quite so obvious, but I'm probably just overly overly worried about them. But I have found out these things have got really, really good audio for the old playing of the music. I don't know where the speakers are hidden, they must be in the legs somewhere. This is Cheadlehume High Street, where the traffic is quite busy and it's quite noisy. This will be interesting. And there's somebody in a silly car crossing the road in a hurry without getting run over, hopefully, and survived that. These are they're actually quite comfortable and they're quite good sunglasses. I'm just interested as to how the audio is actually work, and also how they'll work inside the charity shop. So first up, Age UK. Let's go and see. Still conscious about the white light, but hopefully nobody's noticing. Never seen that before. It's like Cards Against Humanity, but for children, I guess. Upside down on the back. That looks pretty cool. And the last charity shop in Cheadlehume of the incredible collection of 3 is Oxfam. And yes, I am talking to myself. My biggest gripe with these glasses is the default image, because this is the video in its sort of standard form. You can't turn this to landscape. It's always portrait and it's sort of 4:3. It's not even 16:9, which means you've got to crop it down quite a lot to get it to be letterbox for use on YouTube and things. Image quality is not bad, but I'm sure on a big screen it definitely shows the crop. Okay, and time to sprint across this road and back up to the office, hopefully without getting run over by anyone. But this car coming up the hill here. I am so fascinated to find out how well these things actually work. And back at base, let's see what the dog's been up to, and let's see how well these things do when the light isn't quite as good. I've got some chicken drumsticks in my bag. I'm going to be his best friend. There he is! Hi De Niro, say hello to everybody. Hello! Woof, 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 woof. Right, yes, it's chicken. It's chicken, I know, it's chicken. So that's it, that was the first impressions of the new glasses. They're pretty good. It's a bit annoying about the image format though, that it's always going to be in the sort of up and down the way portrait orientation. It's not even like 9:6, which you, or whatever it is you use for Instagram reels and stuff. It's a really weird format. No idea why they did that. Anyway, they seem pretty good on that first little thing, but let's give them a harder test. Let's take them out somewhere where it's a bit less well lit, as it turned out, and also where they're getting jiggled about. Let's go for a run round Falkland Estate, and this will be a proper real-world test. And it is, it's a beautiful sunny morning in Methil, but as you can see, we are not in Methil. We're in the Falkland Estate. We're going to go for a wee wander about with the dog. And if you're wondering what it looks like, it's sort of that shape. We do like this place. It's all a bit sort of foggy and mysterious today, but it is very pretty. We did an episode from here previously, if you want to go and check that out. One of the best things about this park is there's lots and lots of follies and things that rich people had built. Build me a bridge, build me a wall, build me a castle, etc. We're running here now, but once it was the playground of Mary Queen of Scots. So there you go, in the Scottish royal family. De Niro is still in the first sort of kilometre of a run, the bit when he actually likes running before he gets fed up and doesn't want to. He's starting to slow down a little bit now, as indeed is Vex. But in his defence, this is quite a big uphill bit. Of course, there are lots and lots of stops for a sniff, and when a greyhound stops, you can't get him started again until he wants to get started again. Ew, it's all gone a bit squelchy. De Niro, we're going this way. This is 100% organic, well, it's produced by those cows over there, I think, mostly. Hi gang, how are you doing? Nice bit of straw there? Fancy a nice bit of straw? Lovely. Thank you. Oh, well done guys. Well done. Right, we're at Chancefield, wherever Chancefield is, and let's have a look at the map and see how we get back. Frequent stops, De Niro. Far too frequent. Right, go on then, let's keep going up the big hill. Well, we just spent 5 minutes looking at that map, and we've still got no idea where we are, so we're going this way because it's pretty. I think this might take us up to the road at the bottom of Ben Lomond. East Lomond, sorry. This is really pretty, and also a good test of the sort of low light features of these glasses, which so far have been pretty good. I must admit, I am quite impressed. Oh wow, I wonder what that was in the trees. It's, look at that cliff face. This must be, no, that's Bell Rock. There's something up here called Bell Rock, which might be that, or it might not. We'll find out if we're at the top of the hill or not. If we're at the top of the hill, it's Bell Rock. If we're not, it's just a rock. If you watched our drive-by sky video, you'd have seen lovely views of trees from Skirridon when you couldn't see anything for trees. Well, now we can see through the trees to a lovely view of the mist. Yeah, this is not a great scenic day, but it's a lovely day for a run. If there's such a thing as a lovely day for a run. He's still going quite strong actually. This is about 4 kilometres in. He doesn't usually do this well, he's usually given up by now. As indeed have I. You can tell who his favourite runner is now because I've got the lead, but he's still running with Vex. De Niro, don't I count? Lots and lots more downhill. Yay, we're heading back towards the van now. I think that's about enough for today. Go on then, De Niro, catch up with her. Come on, come on. Oh, dear. Looks like there's been a couple of escapes. How have they got out? I've no idea. Through the fence, I guess. Hello. Where's the family? They are quite cute. I'm sure they're well used to it. Are they? Oh yes. This will answer the question. This will answer the question. Why did the chicken cross the road to get away from the greyhound? So there you have that. They do suffer a bit from image shake when you're actually running. Stabilisation isn't great when it starts to get a bit dull and gloomy, but what do you expect, I suppose? It's a fairly small sensor and it is not got any shock absorption. It is just like sitting on my nose, so I suppose we can let it off for that. Especially as all the audio there and video was exactly as it came out of the glasses. There's no post-processing done apart from cropping the video to make it De Niro. If you come any closer, I'll have to start all over again. As I was trying to say, apart from cropping the video to make it into a sort of letterbox format. So yeah, they do seem really, really good. Wouldn't try running in dark, misty woods with them and expect quality to be perfect or even as good as the GoPro, but it's really, really not bad and it's very usable. To be honest with you, regardless of all the technology that's packed inside them, I just think they're quite cool looking sunglasses. And when you put them on, you get a series of beeps to tell you that they are connected. And the first time you put them on in the day, it seems to be once a day, it'll tell you what your battery level is. Now, the first thing that impressed me about these was the quality of the streaming audio, because they're bone conduction headphones, so your ears are open, your ears are completely like not got anything over them, but you hear the music and the sound quality is not bad at all. There's also sound effects when you take a photo or start a video, but I don't know how to record those. But if I press a button on the side, and everything's done by this little button up here, that just took a photograph of me holding this phone. That will show you just to prove that I'm not faking it. And if I press and hold it for a couple of seconds, it starts shooting a video. So now I am videoing me talking to you while the dog is lying down there. And in the corner here from my side, I can see a little white light that tells me that I am recording. It's a really impressive piece of technology. The AI assistant's actually of limited use at the moment, but I guess it'll get more and more useful. In America, I think if you've got these, you can say what you see, you can ask it what you're looking at and it'll tell you. But over here, you don't have that facility yet. It just says not available in your region. But what you can do is, I operate it with 3 fingers because I don't want the thing listening to me the whole time. And then you can say, take a picture and send it to Bex with WhatsApp. And it goes, takes a picture, and it's just WhatsApp that to Bex. That'll really, really confuse her. As with anything these days, there's an app. It's the Meta View app that you use to sort of connect to your glasses and import videos from them. The import process is pretty straightforward. Join the Wi-Fi and hit import, and off it goes and does it. It also puts them in your camera roll, so they're easy for you to manipulate. Now, I know privacy and security and data and stuff is going to be a concern for a lot of people. It's not really much of a concern, to be honest. But anyway, if you're worried about that, you probably won't want these because you have to have a Meta account. I use it with my Instagram account because I'm not really a huge fan of Facebook, but they're still getting all your data, I guess, as you upload it and download it and stuff. And the AI assistant obviously is completely controlled by them, so they know what you're asking the glasses to do. But from a third party point of view, if you are walking about and somebody's got these glasses on, if they are recording, then there's a light that flashes, so that's how other people know that you're recording, and that's a sort of doffing of the cap to personal privacy. Obviously, nothing to stop you putting a bit of tape over the wee flashing light, and then nobody will have a clue. Now, the risk is stating the obvious. I wear glasses. These are prescription glasses and they are varifocals. So I wanted to get lenses like those made up for the new sunglasses, see how much that was going to cost. And I found a company called Lensology who got some amazingly good reviews, like suspiciously good reviews, but we'll see how it goes. On their website, they actually do Meta Ray-Ban prescriptions, like they make lenses exactly for these glasses. And you send them your prescription and some photos and they send you back a set of lenses. So you've got to pop the lenses out of your glass frames and then put the new ones in, which is actually, they do a video, it doesn't look too bad. I've had the lenses out of these already and put them back in, no problems. One thing to be aware of, as always with anybody like this is our price list. Wow, that is a bargain. But as soon as you start to add anything to it at all, like a better quality of varifocal, it starts to look a bit more like this. So yeah, not exactly cheap on top of the price I paid for the glasses, but hopefully well worth it. And just for the sake of completeness, remember that £79 for tinted varifocals that they had? Well, you can't actually see that anywhere on their website. Their cheapest varifocals are £99 and that is without a tint. So I'm not actually sure how much cheaper they are than Specsavers, which is a big optician's brand over here that I use, but I got in touch with Specsavers about putting prescription lenses into the Ray-Ban frames and they said no, on account of the risky technology. I presume that means the risk of breaking it. And in fairness, I have to say the customer support so far from Lensology has been absolutely brilliant. So once I get the lenses, I will do a wee update and I'll show you how they go into the frames and if I manage to do it without breaking anything, and also, more importantly, if I can actually see properly through them.